What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. On today's video, we're actually going to be featuring something I haven't shown off on the channel probably since its inception. I am talking about comic books, and to make things a bit easier, let's flip this round. So I picked up a bunch of issue 1 variants of the newly released collaboration between TMNT and Naruto, both of which are celebrating anniversaries this year. For TMNT, it's the 40th anniversary, originally releasing as a comic book series back in 1984, and Naruto celebrates its 25th anniversary, originally releasing as a manga series back in 1999. And both these iconic franchises have been favourites of mine at various points in my life. I mean, I was one of those 80s, 90s crossover babies, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or as it was called here in the UK, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, because ninja was apparently an evil word, was a big part of my childhood, particularly the animated series and the OG movies. And then I've enjoyed other TMNT content throughout the years, including Mutant Mayhem last year, which I thoroughly enjoyed. You know, I honestly was surprised how good that was. It was much better than I expected. And then in more recent times, having got back into anime during the pandemic, I got to watch the Naruto anime for the first time and absolutely fell in love with it, to the point it is now my joint favourite anime of all time, along with One Piece. So once this collaboration was announced, I knew I had to pick up at least one of these, and then I saw all the different variants and thought, you know what, screw it, let's try and get them all. So just before we check out the variant covers, I did want to share some of the interior art with you guys because it's absolutely beautiful. Now don't worry, I won't be spoiling too much of the story, though first let's check out the title page. So this is actually a collaboration between IDW and Viz, who kind of hold like at least the American licenses for both franchises. It's going to be a 4-issue series, with issue 2 I think coming out in January. It's written by Caleb Goldner, pardon me, artwork by Henry Prasetya, and colours by Raul Angulo. I really hope I didn't butcher any of those names. And then as you guys can see here, we actually get a beautiful splash page, pardon me, to start things off, and it's like a scroll with a mission on it. You guys can also see the Statue of Liberty there in the background. That's because the TMNT in this kind of, I guess, Naruto verse, if we can call it that, is known as the Big Apple Village. You guys can see kind of some of the mission parameters there. They're on a Hidden Leaf escort mission by order of the 5th Hokage, Lady Tsunade. So this is set kind of just before Sasuke leaves the village, I suppose, with Tsunade in that kind of very small time period. And their objective is to safely deliver traveller April O'Neil to her home in Big Apple Village. It mentions the location there, which is in the northeastern trading port island. And then we have the Team 7 personnel. You can see down here we have Naruto. I'm sure you can guess who that probably is. It is indeed Sakura. And then, yeah, just as I said, some beautiful art. Again, we see the Statue of Liberty there in the background. I won't go too much into the story, to be honest with you guys. I'll let you read it yourself. If someone does want to hear my like full-on review, going through the pages and things like that, I guess drop a comment if there's enough of them. You know, I will certainly do a full review of it. But yeah, we just got some really nice artwork. The Foot Clan does eventually show up, as does, of course, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in there. I think they're like kitsune masks. I think that's what they're called, kind of almost reminiscent, as well as the like Umbu Black Ops, which is pretty cool. And then you just get like a bunch of images of fights, you know, between Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I won't really go through anything else for you guys. Let me get right to the end here. This splash page I will obviously blur out, so it doesn't, it's not really a major spoiler, to be honest with you guys. But you can see here we got some of the next issue shots. There are some of the covers that we're going to check out in a moment. And then yeah, just a various bunch of different advertisements for various TMNT franchises and comic books and things that are coming. So this is the very first or at least cover A variant, which is by Jorge Jimenez. You guys can see his signature down right there. And in terms of like the, what should we call them, like base variants, because they're not like exclusive or retailer incentives or anything like this. This one probably is my favorite, to be honest. We can see Konoha, the village of Konoha there kind of in the background, kind of blurred out some somewhat behind the characters, and we've got Naruto jumping out, almost getting like a leaping hand off of the head of Raphael. And then we've got Leonardo, Donatello, and Michelangelo kind of going a little bit crazy there with his tongue. But yeah, some really nice colors. Definitely like this one. As I said, I think it is my favorite out of the base covers. I also didn't mention as well, right up here at the top, the I love how they've used the shuriken for the like the X, right? The collaboration, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Naruto. Cover B is by the interior artist Henry Prasatya. Again, I really hope I didn't butcher his name. And I guess again, colors also by the interior colorist Raul Angulo. And we actually get to see, well, actually it's not all the characters, you know, because we don't see Kakashi and we don't see Master Splinter either, but we do have Team 7 as well as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. With those, again, I think they are called Kitsune masks, but we do have Shredder here up top in the background, which I think is really, really cool. Again, really nice colors, really cool artwork. We've got the Uchiha crest there on the back. Some of them have some really cool Easter eggs. I'm not too sure what's going on in the background here. It kind of looks maybe post-apocalyptic. Whether they like head to the well, I guess it is their mission is to escort April O'Neil to the Big Apple Village, right? So I guess we may see some action there eventually. Cover C is by John Amell with his signature right down here at the bottom. Bit more of a basic cover, I have to say. None of these are wraparounds either. It's just, again, an advertisement on the back. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 40th Anniversary Comics Celebration, some kind of deluxe edition releasing this month there, November 2024. But yeah, back to the cover, a bit more basic compared to some of the others. We have Team 7 kind of done in this, I was trying to think, what is this art style? It like definitely reminds me of something, but it's just not coming to me off the top of my head. And then we do have one of the turtles in this kind of dark blue silhouette in the background. Not sure which one because of the kind of, well, it's the blue scale, right? So not sure if it is Leonardo, Raphael. I imagine it's one of those two because Donatello's always a bit more nerdy and Mikey's a bit more like kooky, should we say? Kooky and quirky, whereas those two are a bit more serious. So I'm guessing it's one of them there in the background. Cover D is by Andres Moncayo. Again, I really hope I am not butchering any of these names. As you guys can see, it's more of a kind of blocky computer style, like computer game style. Almost reminds me a little bit of the Arcane series. I think it is still a really, really cool cover though. We've got Raphael and Mikey kind of down here with Sasuke central, and then we've got Sakura and Donatello flanking the sides, and then Leonardo and Naruto up top. Again, just a really nice cover. Really like that kind of style. The colors pop. Yeah, do enjoy this one. And completing the base covers, we have cover E by Vincenzo Federici. I think that's how you pronounce his name. That one maybe is a little bit more easier, at least for me. Yeah, we only got 4 characters on this one, but the artwork is still really cool. I do like it. Leonardo, Raphael, and then we've got Naruto and Sasuke kind of in the background. We've got kunais, we've got shurikens, we've got swords, we've got scythes. It looks very, very cool. You know, like I'm not really an artist, so I don't know all the terms, but like it kind of seems like a lot more brushy and painted, if that makes sense. Again, I'm sure there are more technical terms. I do also love the fact that these guys have their own like protective headbands and stuff. Is that like the symbol then for the Big Apple Village? It kind of looks like an apple, right? I mean, there's a closer look at it if you guys wanted to check it out. I did also pick up some of the retailer incentive covers as well. At least I think this one is retailer incentive because it does have the RI down here, but this is basically the 40th anniversary TMNT variant. Would have been cool if it also included the 25th anniversary Naruto logo. I don't know, maybe down here in the corner. As I said, they're both celebrating anniversaries this year. But yeah, we have this kind of a horizontal or landscape style design, and it's pretty much Naruto using Shadow Clone Jutsu to face off against the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, oh yeah, he is there. I couldn't see Donatello. He's literally right there, isn't he? But we've got Leonardo there, we've got Donatello there, Raphael up there, and Michelangelo down there, all battling a whole bunch of Narutos. Very, very cool. I do like this one a lot. I did think it was a wraparound cover, but sadly it isn't. We just actually have that same advertisement there on the back. That could have looked really cool, but you know what, it still doesn't detract from the fact that this is one really, really cool comic. Definitely like this one a lot. Oh, comic cover, I should say. Really like this one a lot. So all of these next ones are the retailer incentives, and I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't collected comics probably for about 10, 15 years. I just found myself not reading them, so then I would go on and start buying like trades and graphic novels. And then I wasn't reading those either, so I started getting like collected editions instead, and then some of those I still haven't read. So yeah, my reading habits changed vastly, especially during the pandemic, oddly enough. As I said, I guess I went more into anime and kind of away from comics. But if I recall, retailer incentives, do you get like a certain, if you order a certain number, you get one of the incentive covers? I think that's how it works, isn't it? If someone knows for sure, drop a comment below. But I think this was like the lower number incentive, one in, I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head now. But I think that's how retailer incentives work. Again, if I am mistaken, someone drop a comment below. But these are all kind of bagged and boarded because they were slightly more expensive. So this one, this cover is by Felipe Smith, and it's this really cool design, you know, that strike down the middle. We've got the TMNT, and we've also got Team 7 from Naruto. We finally do actually have Kakashi featured up here at top. We've then got Sakura, Sasuke, Naruto, and Raphael. Surprised it's not Leonardo, but I guess, would you say like Naruto and Raphael the closest kind of like resemblance, maybe? Like which characters are which? What's the word? Juxtapose? Is that the word? You guys know what I mean. Who goes with who? Because I would almost say like maybe, I don't know, I would say like Raph is closer to maybe Sasuke, and Mikey is maybe closer to Naruto. Yeah, you could argue like Leonardo and Kakashi, I suppose, and I guess that would then leave Donatello and Sakura, right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about that. But yeah, I really do like this one. So I thought, let's stop being lazy and look it up. So this one on the left, the Felipe Smith variant, was a 1 out of 25 incentive. The next one up is the 1 out of 50 incentive, which is by Kim Jacinto. And yeah, I really do like this one a lot. This may actually be, I'm trying to think, I still really do like cover A, you know, but this one may be a close second for me. I really do like the art on this one, at least what we've seen so far. There's still 2 more to go after this. But yeah, we've got some really nice details in here. Naruto, the only one featured from Team 7, but yeah, we got Naruto with the Rasengan. We've then got Leonardo there. They kind of look more samurai. You know what, actually, Leonardo with those armor shoulder plates, that kind of, I guess, answers my question, and as well the headband, that it probably was Leonardo from that earlier cover. Was it cover C? I think it was. We've then got Raphael, we got Mikey, and we got Donatello up top here as well, with the, I think it's the Hokage building in the background. At least that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, love the colors on this one, particularly how that light kind of comes in there. Yeah, really cool cover, I have to say. So this is another one I have to say that I really do like. This is the 1 out of 75 incentive variant released by Ricardo Lopez Ortiz. And we even have one of the summoned beasts here at the bottom. I'm assuming it's Gamabunta, right? Because in the timeline, Gamakichi would have still been pretty small. So yeah, I was trying to figure out for a while, is it Gamakichi? Is it Gamabunta? And I was like, well, timeline-wise, it's got to be Gamabunta, right? But yeah, we only really feature Naruto and Michelangelo then as the 2 humanoid characters, but there is whoever this is, Kakashi or Sasuke, I don't know, they like put some kind of lightning blade in around that kunai there. But yeah, Mikey delivering a kick. Naruto has that massive shuriken there as well. Shuriken, was it Shuriken? Wind Rust and Shuriken, that was one of his moves, I think, wasn't it? Either way, you guys can see there what I'm talking about. Very, very cool again. This one might be my 3rd favorite one, I think. There is also a black and white variant of Cover A by Jorge Jimenez, which was a 1 in 100 incentive variant. I did have the chance to pick it up. I actually grabbed all of these from Forbidden Planet here in the UK. But I'm just not a massive fan, I have to say, of the black and white covers, to be honest. So I did actually pass this one up. But I didn't pass up this one, which is the 1 out of 150 retailer incentive variant. And as you can see, Forbidden Planet actually packed this one separately in its own, I guess, protector cardboardy thing. I'm sure there's a technical name for it. So let's get this opened up for the first time so we can feast our eyes on it, guys. This was a little bit pricier. That's, I guess, why they have shipped it separately. But when I saw this, like when I say pricier, like it's still, I want to say around 80 quid to be honest, which yeah, for a comic cover that is quite expensive. But again, this is 1 out of 150 in terms of a release. And I just really liked the artwork on it. And there it is, guys. Yeah, that's a beautiful one. Let me actually get it back there so you guys can kind of see most of it in shot. Again, really kind of replicating what we've seen through most of these covers. We've got Team 7 and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Naruto really here in the foreground. He's got the kunai there in his mouth. We've got Leonardo kind of behind him with that water tower. Is that the water tower in the background that they burst open, Sasuke and Naruto, when they have that fight? Speaking of which, we do have Sasuke there in the back, where like Mikey and Donatello are kind of doing this almost kind of synchronized hop or something, I guess, over a building. And then we also have Sakura and Raphael as well. Yeah, just love the kind of building artwork in the background. You know, how the characters kind of make up the foreground, the midground, as well as some of the background, again, if that makes sense. Again, not really an artist connoisseur, but yeah, really do like this cover. Definitely one of my more favorites. I'm still trying to decide which one is my favorite, to be honest. Sadly, I wasn't able to get the final incentive cover, which was the 1 out of 250 David Nakayama cover. I have to say, this one looks really cool. I love the fact that we've incorporated both the pizza as well as the ramen. That just looks so freaking cool. You know, sharing their favorite foods, right? Especially Mikey and Naruto. And then we've got Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael in the back, all looking rather happy and wholesome. I don't know if this is like in Ichiraku Ramen. We've got like this little table there, or is it supposed to be like the sewers? We've got kind of got like that light coming down. Either way, it's still a really cool cover. Yeah, sadly I just haven't or wasn't able to pick it up. And then we also had some retailer exclusive variants. So I'm not 100% sure if the exclusivity was like worldwide, if it was just in the States. I'm honestly not sure, because I don't believe we have a 616 Comics, and it also has Slash Art Germ Collectibles. So is that who this was exclusive to? Either way, I know the cover was by Ejikure. Again, I really could be butchering that name, but we have this Virgin variant cover, which looks pretty freaking sick, I have to say. In fact, you know what? These two like exclusive retailer variants I'm about to show are probably my two favorites, and sadly I didn't pick them up, and I think they're probably sadly ridiculously expensive at this point. But yeah, we have all of the characters here, even Kakashi there right at the top, kind of jumping in, ready to do battle, I guess, on the streets of Konoha. Again, I think that's is that the Hokage building, or is that the Academy? I think it's or is it there? You guys know what I mean, that building there in the background. We've even got some leaves there to represent the Hidden Leaf Village or village of Konoha. So yeah, really cool. Love how the colors pop, the line work, all looks really nice. There was a kind of, I don't know, is it grayscale variant as well to this, where it's only the characters that are colored in. I much prefer the colored one, I have to say, but still two really cool covers nonetheless. And then I gotta say, this one is probably my favorite. As I understand, it's a Jolzar Collectibles exclusive, and it is done by Alan Qua. I mean, look at the detail on that, guys. This one looks freaking beautiful. There's so many, I don't know if Easter eggs is necessarily the right word, but just so many little details in here. We actually do feature all of the characters, so April O'Neil and Splinter, you know, are present there. I guess, again, we're in the streets. Well, we're definitely in the streets of Konoha, because we actually have the Hokage rock sculptures there in the background. They're just enjoying various bits of food. Maybe there's like a festival going on. We got Mikey sitting up top there on the roof. Sasuke's got a plate of something. I don't know exactly what those are. Donatello, is that like a soup or something what he's about to eat? It's hard to tell. Raphael's got the chopsticks with maybe a piece of pork. Naruto, I'm pretty sure, is enjoying a bowl of ramen. Kakashi, arms folded. And then we got Sakura, I don't know, is she tossing something up actually to Mikey? Is that actually what's happened there? And April O'Neil's also enjoying something, I can't quite tell. And then yeah, it almost looks like Splinter's serving everyone, which is kind of a bit funny, a little bit weird. And then we've got like just a bunch of different kind of people and characters in the background, you know, the denizens of Konoha. Again, there was a black and white variant for this one, which, don't get me wrong, the artwork absolutely superb. I just do much prefer colored variants. Like, let me know, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer just kind of like the artwork, the line work, or do you prefer colored variants? And if anyone knows of any other issue 1 variants, particularly any retailer exclusives, please do share in the comments section below. I'd love to see the artwork. Having said that, I sadly don't think I will be picking up every single issue 1 variant, because some of those retailer exclusives now look super duper expensive on the secondhand market. Like, I've only really done quick scans, to be honest. I haven't done like any kind of full research, but the quick scans seem to reveal some really expensive prices, which is a little sad, but it is what it is. They are collectibles after all. I would definitely love to add that Alan Qua one to the collection. I think that is an absolutely beautiful cover. And speaking of beautiful covers, we have seen some of the issue 2 variants as well. I absolutely love that Ichiraku Rama one. We'll definitely be picking that up, but I'll probably go for all of the variants, or at least the ones I can. Don't know if there are any retailer exclusives just yet, but issue 2 is set to land sometime in January. Was it January 15th? I'm not sure if there was an exact date on it, but definitely sometime around the middle of January, which I guess then issue 3, if we follow kind of the same logic or the same release pattern, should come out towards the end of March, and issue 4 to wrap up the series should come out at the end of May. And who knows, if they sell really well and everyone enjoys the story, maybe we'll get a series 2. We will have to wait and see. But for now, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated. I hope you did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up and drop some comments below. Did you guys pick up any of the comic variants for TMNT x Naruto? And as always, I've got plenty more content on the way for you guys. Usual Funko, Lego statues, figures, and TCGs are all incoming. Speaking of Funkos, I have a big order coming in either today or tomorrow that we can then hopefully show off on Friday, which is actually Black Friday, because they are Black Friday orders. Seems weird now. Sales are always leading up to Black Friday, right? It's a bit weird, but it is what it is. So yeah, hopefully we can show all of those off. And then this coming weekend, we also have MCM Comic Con Birmingham. We will be attending. I'm going to be getting a couple of things signed, not too many this time. There is the Kratos and Atreus 2-pack from God of War. Both their voice actors are in attendance. So too is Jin Sakai's voice actor from Ghost of Tsushima. They are the ones that I am going for, but we'll be doing some Funko Pop hunting and checking out the con in general. So yeah, plenty of content to come. Make sure you stay tuned for all of it and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned, you ask? I think you already know. Subscribe, hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.